This has been my daily drive. It's a HP 850G6 and it's a Core i7 8th gen. One thing I usually struggle with this is usually doesn't have a dedicated GPU. Plus, especially when I'm working on 4K videos, this really struggle. I'll have to, like, when I'm editing in DaVinci, I'll have to scale down almost everything during editing and then maybe use cache and everything else, which is quite a hassle. So I was looking for something that will make my editing workflow easier, and I'm not going to retire this. It's still going to be one of my most valued possessions. But guess who is here? We are unboxing a Dell. This is Dell XPS 8950, and I decided to buy this is off eBay from a certified refurbisher. I'll put that in the description box. And one thing that I really liked about the whole process is the shipping was really fast. So I get to I've not opened it. It has just arrived and I decided to switch on my camera and my lights to make an unboxing video. So I'm not going to delve so much into the specs. That will come in a later video, but this one we are going to do the unboxing together and get to experience what we have here, get to test it. I don't have a monitor. I ordered two things because I'm also here in Kenya. Usually it's very hard to find most of the things that you are looking for, especially the electronics. So what I did, because I want to make a video on how we usually import things from US to Kenya, I decided to, one, I have this desktop come through the air shipping, which was very fast. Since I clicked on a buy on eBay, up to right now, it's I think 3 weeks or less. That was very fast. So the monitor, which is still a Dell 4K monitor, is still on the way, but that one is through the shipping method. I actually did not buy the monitor recently. I bought it a long time ago, kind of like 3 months ago. So I'm going to wait for that. That will take for I think to come in December around the 14th. Then we are going to do an unboxing on that. But today we are going to use the TV as our monitor to check whether we are going to get everything as it was spec'd on the website. Let's get to unboxing. So this is what we have. So this is how it looks from the inside. We have this box here. We're going to keep it somewhere separate, and then we have the foams which are covering our CPU. Then we should just press this. Should just keep that down. Then we have the XPS 8950 with all the beauty. So I like the fact that the foam was covering it so well. I really appreciate the fact that it came intact. I can't see any scratch or something. And it looks like we're going to have a peeling moment. Let's just keep that aside. We are not done with the unboxing. So we have this little... You can just keep this one somewhere else. We have this guy here. So unboxing. So I'm guessing here we have a mouse and a keyboard. Have the Dell logo. Yeah, so we have the keyboard, we have the mouse, and we have the power cord. This is the power cord. Just a typical mouse. Typical generic Dell mouse. This is just for the office work. have a gamer's mouse, that's what I'll be using, but has some click. Actually don't like clicks, so I like silent mouse, silent mouse. So in this box we have the keyboard. Guess what I want? A backlit keyboard. But this will be a good thing, so look handy. Some travel, there's no click. The flex is somehow, the build is very good, so we have limited flex, and it's not wireless. You have a cable, and it looks really good. I have some stands here to elevate the angle. You can just have it flat, or just have it inclined at an angle, but I will prefer something backlit. I'm going to buy one soon, and I think we're going to unbox together. Yeah, we keep this aside. I'm definitely going to change this because in Kenya we use a different kind of a plug, and I'll do something about that. So now let's get to the boy himself. So this is Dell XPS 8950, and it comes with an i7 12th gen. So those are 12 cores, 8 performance cores, and 4 efficiency cores. And it comes with a GPU RTX 3060 Ti, which is something very powerful for what I'm doing, because this will be used during the editing and some common things here and there. On the front here, we have USB Type-C. Then we have 3 USB 3.2. The difference between this one and this two is this one has power share. So they are USB 3.2 Gen 1 USB A. And then we have a headset here. Then you have an SD card, so you can just slot in your SD card directly. And then we have a DVD reader, has a button here and an indicator. And then we have the logo for Intel. For this is Intel Core i7. And then we have the XPS logo. And then we have this plastic grill here, which should help in air circulation. So on top here, we don't have anything apart from this sticker, remove before use. That is, you peel off this plastic before you use. On the side, you don't have anything. This other side here, we have some mesh here. This is, I think, an air outlet, I'm guessing. Then at the bottom, we don't have anything apart from the padded feet. Then at the back, this is where we have some interesting things here, especially the GPU, which has 4 video outlets, and 1, 2, 3 of them are display. This is HDMI, and then we have another display here. Then we have, this is for the audio and the microphone. Then we have USB 3. This should be 3.1 or 3.2, I'm not sure, so I'll put that on the screen. And then we have another USB-C, and then we have an RJ45 jack here, and then we have 2 more USB. I'm guessing those should be USB 2.0. Then I don't think there's anything here to show apart from now. Down here we have the power plug. So if you want to open the side panel, you just open this thing up like that. This is a screw. Then you pull it out. You place your fingers down here. Then you pull it out like that. Your side panel should come off. This is the side panel. Keep it aside. So this is what we have from the inside. We have a very huge fan here. Then we have a stock cooler, which I really hate. I don't like them. The VRMs have their heat sinks. Then we have our RAMs here. Then we have an NVMe SSD there. Then we have a front fan. This is an exhaust fan. Now we have our graphics card here. Down here we have, I think this is wireless. Of course, this is Wi-Fi 6. And then I'm trying to trace the antenna where they are, but probably they are just stuffed in somewhere inside here. So I don't have anything else to show, but we are going to delve into the details because I am going to take out this I'm going to like rip it apart, everything, graphics card, CPU, everything. I'm going to remove even the fans, and then we assemble that again, slowly cleaning everything up, and then we see whether it's going to work. Now actually I've not even known whether this thing is working, but definitely it should be working. I'm still within the return period, so in case maybe we don't have any signal from this machine, we can be able to return it to the supplier. Okay, so we are now at a point where we need to test it out. I have a monitor here, so what I'm going to I'll just pick my HDMI. That's what we are going to use, and hopefully we are going to get a signal from this machine, because I've been waiting to have this. I've been waiting to own this for quite a time. I really would want it to work. So what I'm going to do is just to plug in into the HDMI port on the graphics card, and then look for the power. We want to power this thing up. I have an extension that can be able to take this plug, although I'm going to change this plug. I actually have another one somewhere. It's only that I can't remember exactly where I put it, but let's see. Yeah, it's inside, so it's plugged in. Everything is plugged in, and we can see it is indicating that we have power. So what I need to do is just to change the TV. You guys, you can't remind me where I threw the remote. So I'm going to change the input to HDMI. Should be 2, because 1 is connected to my soundbar. So we don't have the signal, and it's now plugged in. I just need to press on this button, and wow, check this out. Don't know whether the extension cable for the HDMI will be. Whoa, we have the Dell logo, and everything is kind of running. Yeah, I can say now from this angle you can see our graphics card. They are all lit. Yeah, I can actually wait to test this gadget. So I'm going to plug in my keyboard. I'm going to plug into any of this. Let me plug in from this, the first one. I'm going to plug it there. I'm going to plug in the mouse too. Actually, I'm going to use some Ethernet. This checking for updates is annoying. Hi too. So as we wait for the PC to get ready, is there anything in particular you want us to cover, or maybe to make a video about, so that you get to maybe understand some of the specs, maybe the benchmarks and everything? Although I'm going to do that, but if you want me to do that for you, then I'll upload a video about that. Then what particular thing you'd want us to do on this device? So you're almost there. So in a video you want to check about this device, we're going to make it. So now I want to check the specs, whether what was advertised on the website and on the box is exactly what we have. So Windows X, go to Task Manager, then click on Performance. Here you can see the CPU. We have 12 cores, then we have 20 logical processors. This is something great to see. Let me actually bump this view, change the graph to logical processors. We have all of them there. Then for the memory, we have that 2 GB. We have 2 DIMM slots used out of 4. So we have 2 which are populated. And the speed is 4400 megahertz. This is DDR5. Something really nice and future-proof, kinda in the meantime. So disk 0, this is 1 TB. And this is the hard drive, the spinning drive, which I will be taking out maybe soon. And then the disk 1, which is our NVMe SSD. This is Samsung 512 GB. The Ethernet, yeah, working there. So we also have the GPU here, 3060 Ti. This is an RTX, and I think we have everything covered. If I go to processes, okay, we have several bloatware here. We are not interested in what they are doing, so I'm going to overhaul the whole of this system and get a new one. Okay, so specs wise we are good. Just close that one. I want to go to the drivers. You go to device manager and display drivers, NVIDIA RTX 3060 Ti can update. I'm not sure whether we have that, but I'm going to go to the website and get to see whether we have the latest of them. The Windows is slightly back because when I open the file explorer, you can see we don't have the tabs, which means that I need to update my Windows, so that will come later. So pretty happy I can now peacefully peel off this thing here, so I don't want to keep my PC running shut down, because I want to peel it off and declare it officially a member of the team. Yeah, so that's it, the unboxing and the testing of the CPU. I have it here. In case you want to see any video in the future about the CPU or anything maybe you've seen here, I have a monitor about I think the 4K monitor coming 2027. It's a very interesting one. You should wait for it. Once it's out, then we are going to make a video on it, and then you're going to pair that Dell monitor with that CPU that it deserves. This is one of the most powerful PC I've ever acquired, and I'm really hopeful that I'm going to change my video editing skills and everything else with this. When I pair it with the monitor, it will make a very good setting there. So this is a good addition to already what we have. And I'm not going to return my laptop as usual. That's my travel laptop, so in case maybe I need to get out of the house and do things out there, I can be able to use that, although it doesn't have a graphics card. Now you should keep note of we are going to like delve into performance of this PC, everything about it. We are going to overhaul, clean almost everything. We are going to change the cooler, and in the future this PC I'm going to change the CPU to right now we are in the 13th gen, so I'm going to see whether I can acquire a 13th gen Core i9 and see whether maybe we can maybe do a thing or two with that. So keep subscribed. So I have so many videos coming up, so make sure you are subscribed and ring the notification bell, and see you in the next one.